Get started. I'd like to welcome everyone today. I would like to also thank the City of Greenville for allowing us to host the conference here today. I'd also like to welcome those viewing from around the world on our live webcast. My name is Stan Healy, and I'm the president of Notus Sports. Notus Sports is a not-for-profit organization based in Greenville, South Carolina. We seek to bring international and national sporting events to the upstate. We also are the organization that put the bid in for the 2014 UCI Paracycling Road World Championships. It is my honor today to introduce to you Louis Barbeau. Louis is the president of the Paracycling Commission of the Union of International Cyclists. Louis comes to us today from Quebec and is going to make an announcement. Thank you. Louis.
Good afternoon, everybody. Glad to be here again. I was here only a month and a half ago, and can assure you that the weather is much nicer than in Montreal. So obviously, I'm very privileged and very pleased to be here to make some announcement. As you may know, the International Cycling Union Management Committee meets 3 times a year, where they examine various bids from different countries to host the various World Championships. And last weekend in Belgium, where Stan and some of these colleagues were present, Pat McQuaid, the president of the UCI, made this announcement.
Very welcome, everybody. Good to see some familiar faces and some friends from near and far indeed here today. As Enrico said, we have three management committee meetings a year, and at each of those management committee meetings, we award on program World Championships in the different disciplines over a period of years ahead. And today we had 4, 5 or 6 different World Championships which had to be awarded today in different disciplines, and having studied the events department, having studied the various elements of each of the candidates, they presented those elements to the executive board of the UCI yesterday. We discussed them in detail, and then the executive board presented it to the management committee today, for the management committee to take those decisions. And so I go through them one by one. Crossing the pond, as they say, for the Paracycling Road World Championships in 2014. The UCI was very impressed with the report that was given from the events department on the candidature of Greenville, USA, and as such we have awarded those Paracycling Road Championships to
Just to add a few words to what President McQuaid has mentioned. Paracycling, as you are aware, is part of the Paralympic Games program. It's the 3rd sport in importance in terms of number of medal events, with 50 medal events. Only athletics and swimming are bigger sports, but in the last year, since 2007, Paracycling has been is now under the UCI's governance, and it's grown rapidly. There are more than 50 nations that participate in the various World Cups and World Championships. We have now World Championships on a yearly basis, except for the Paralympic year. There will be the Track Paracycling World Championships that will take place in a week from now in Los Angeles, which is the last qualifying event for the Paralympic Games in London. Obviously, the US team has a very strong team, and an event like this, especially for 2014, will be a qualifying event for the Rio Games. Those are a very important event, and not only in terms of providing athletes opportunities to express themselves, but I think in terms of leverage to attract more people that live with disabilities, to showcase what their capabilities are. I know that Greenville has hosted the US Pro Championship for a number of years. Obviously, with an athlete like George Cappy living here, It's a great community for cycling, and I'm very confident. I came here, as I said before, for a site visit report and made the recommendation to the UCI to grant the World Championships. I was very impressed with the support from the municipality, from Greenville, the city. All the corporations around have already expressed some interest. U.S. Hand Cycling Federation, represented here by Ian Lawless, that are working hard. Obviously, Greenville Hospital System with Stan Healy here. So to see already 2.5 years ahead of the event, to see that many people being supported, I think that that is probably what impressed most UCI and made it a success for the candidature. So I'll definitely be here again for the event, but prior to the event to enjoy also the weather. Guess I'll probably look for a second house. And I want to thank you all for showing up today, and looking forward to a great event. Thank you.